Hey everybody, Melissa here from Valley Kids Children's Ministry today to talk to you about something I like to call the impossible possibility. You see, today I would like you to ask the question of how can you inflate a balloon without you actually blowing any air inside? Is it possible? Yes, totally. And it reminds me a ton of the nature of God and what it looks like to trust in Him even when it seems impossible. Let me show you what I mean. We all know that we can blow up a balloon by blowing air into it. Totally possible. The balloon inflates because of the air that I put inside of it. By the way, air reminds me a lot about the nature of God. It's something that we can't really see in front of us, but we can totally feel it. We totally know it takes up space, and we know it can be powerful, like when blowing leaves, or maybe in a tornado, or even when passing gas. Anyway, this is possible, and it helps remind me that, like God, even when I can't see God, I know He's there. But what does it look like when I tell you that I can make this balloon inflate without using my own air? Well, let me show you. In order to do this, you're going to want to make sure that you have some baking soda handy. You take the baking soda and take about 1/3 of that and put it inside of your balloon. Now, in order to do so, I definitely recommend using a funnel. In order to make this quicker, I already did it ahead of time. Added the 1/3 cup to the balloon. Second, in order to demonstrate this, you're going to want a soda bottle. Inside of the soda bottle, you'll need to place about 1/3, whoa, that is a lot of vinegar, 1/3 of the amount of vinegar inside that bottle. Again, done this before for you, but make sure you use a funnel in order to make this process easy. Now, once you have your soda bottle with your vinegar and your balloon filled with your baking soda, what you'll want to do is put your balloon over top of that soda bottle opening. Let me show you what I mean. I put it over top just like so. Now, in order to show the experiment of how the impossible possibility is made with God, check this out. I lift up the balloon so that the baking soda drops inside. And all of a sudden, the chemical reaction that's happening inside of the glass is causing the balloon to inflate on its own. I'm not using my own air to do it. The balloon is inflating by itself, making what seems impossible possible. In fact, this reminds me a lot of the nature of God. Not only because of the whole air thing and how we can't see God, but we know He's there, but because of the whole what seems impossible but is possible thing. Matthew 19:26 says it this way. Jesus says, what's impossible with man is possible with God. You see, having faith in God isn't only about believing in a God that we can't see. It's about believing in a God we can't see, even when we think it's impossible for Him to do possible things. You might have thought it was impossible to blow up this balloon without using our air, but what's impossible to man is possible for God. So keep on having a faith where you're believing in what may seem impossible because you're trusting in the one true God.